start off by saying my name. My name is Gisela Flores, and today I'm gonna be talking about college life and how to be successful in it. So I'm gonna talk about one thing that's getting helping me out to get through college is as being able to manage my time, getting more calm and not stressing out about everything has helped me a lot. And one obstacle that has like gotten to me the first day of school was Netflix. Like I couldn't stop watching movies. Like it was so hard. Cause come on, we all come back from like summer break after graduating from high school. You're like, it's gonna be okay, you know. You get to college. The first week for me, it wasn't that hard because teachers were being easy on us. We were prepping on orientations and everything. But it got to a point where we were given the syllabus, the calendar, and them telling us you gotta keep up with deadlines and long-term projects that are due like in 2 months or so, and you gotta keep up with all of that work. And it's like, okay, gotta figure out how I'm gonna work through it. And my challenge, my obstacle, stopped me from doing that at the beginning. Like I said earlier, I like to watch a lot of movies. So every day, like nonstop, I have to watch 2 movies a day or three at least, because like that won't even like stop me. Even if I'm eating, I gotta watch a movie because it's crazy. And then it got to like a point where everything got all together. I was like, God, like I have all this due next week. I have this due on Monday. I have this due on Tuesday, and so on. And I was like, okay, I gotta stop the movies for the whole weekend. I turned off my computer. I was like, I'm not doing this right now. Like, I deleted Netflix. I deleted the account. I was like, I'm just not gonna do this right now. The worst part was that the school provides a website of movies every month with new movies, and I was like, ah. So I was like, okay, gotta concentrate on what I need to get done. So for that, I was like, okay. I took my whole weekend. I was like, okay, that weekend I took all the movies off, and I was like, okay, I created a planner where I was like, okay, at this time and this time I will work on my math homework. Let's say from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. I'm gonna work on my math homework, or even less. And then from 3 to 4, I'm gonna work on my essay for English, and from 5 to 6, I will work on my other class homework, you know. And so I did that for the weekend. It all worked out. I was a little bit stressed out and I was craving a movie so bad, like it was crazy. And then I was like, okay, I got everything done for the week, and I was like, okay, now for this week, I'm gonna try to do all my homework that's gonna be due for next week, and I'm gonna reward myself every weekend a movie or like a day full of movies and popcorn and everything. So that's what I do now. Like all week, like I just like I do all my homework. I stress out about my homework, not a lot, because it's mostly like easy projects and small essays that I have to write every day. And even right now that I have my fall break, because I have my mid-semester fall break, this week I was like, okay, I'm gonna get everything done. Like this past weekend, I decided not to watch no movies. I was like cutting out the movies. I must do my like all my works for this week, and the teacher was like, oh, because there's like one issue with the teachers. The day before at 7 p.m. they decide to email you saying you have this due the next day. You're like, what? Like you could tell me this like 2 days ago, like when we saw you. But you're like, okay, gotta get on top of that. Because for me, it was like, if you want to get 5 extra points for the class on Tuesday, or a credit for being present in class, and that way you can miss a day of class and just use that. And I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna get my 5 points because I want my 5 points. Like, I don't want to get to a point where like I don't have I have a bad grade. I want to get enough points to be able to have the grade I want. And for it, I was like, okay, I had to do an essay of 1,400 words and have research on it. I was like, okay, I did it my whole Saturday. I worked on it, and on top of that, I had my project for literature for the classroom. That's a class for my career for education. That's like how to prep us for to be a better reading teacher for little kids. So I was like, okay, Friday I did all my math homework, my project for literature for the classroom, and then on Saturday I worked on my whole project for English, my whole essay. I wrote my essay that day and printed it out, and then Sunday was like my own day. It was my own day, my chill day, and like normally I go to church because on Sundays I go to church at 10. So I was like, okay, at 10 I'm gonna go to church and then I'm gonna go to breakfast and then I'm gonna go hang out with friends. So that's what I did. That's what I do now. Like if I have stuff to do like last minute, I'm like, okay, Sundays if I have to, I might end up leaving them for like my own time. And there's like times where like some volunteering times come up on Sundays, so like I have to go volunteer on it because I need hours for it. Just like in Cosmo, you need hours for like the class. I need hours for my courses, and so I'm like, you gotta keep up with everything. And like I said earlier, like the calendars, like teachers gives us the calendar, and they don't even tell us like, oh, this is due the next class. If you don't have it, you don't have it. Like it's done. So and like I said, my action plan was to just cut off my movie times, my everyday 3 hour of movies for 3 movies a day because it's like 6 hours of movies. And I started working too, so that's kind of accumulated my time, my free time to more time to like my studies and everything. And you gotta like also have balance your sleep, your study, and your own time, your where you can hang out with friends or stuff like that. Because those get critical. Because apparently for each class you gotta study for 3 hours. 1 hour equals 3 hours of study. But some classes don't do that. But because it's not a lot of homework, you can finish them in 30 minutes or an hour. But some of those that like psychology, they take 3 hours of study, like they really do, or even more. So being able to like to balance all of that, it's like more, I guess, time management. A lot of time management, knowing where like what times you're gonna study, what times you're gonna like go eat, at what time you're gonna have your own time. It's like it's critical. It gets critical in college. Like it's no joke. If you think Cosmo is really hard, no, college gets critical. And my role model. Miss Porter is my role model, of course. She was my role model for junior and senior year. I feel like she really helped me a lot. She gave me a lot of advice through state board and had to like prep for life. Even like I don't know if she does it with y'all whenever like she gives y'all like life speeches. Yeah. I will always listen to her. Like I will be like, oh, that's so true. Because it also reminds me of my mom. She will always talk to me about like giving me life speeches and everything. I was like, that's really true. Like even if you haven't lived it, like you gotta take those experiences they're telling you about, like take it in because at some point, like you're gonna experience it and it will be like, oh, she was right about it. Like, and even now, how she says like, don't take it for granted. Like, honestly, don't take it for granted. Like, not even this class, because this class it's a college class. If you can do this class, you're able to manage the other classes you're gonna have in college. I feel like that's what's gonna make it so much easier. And another way that Miss Porter has helped me, she's been like my second mother too. She's like my second mother. Like I feel like she motivated me junior year because I came in junior year and really I guess I can say I came in like in depressed, psychologically I was depressed, and I guess her motivation, her energy just motivated me like to do better, to like get out of that state and be like there's more out there than just what I'm going up like through it right now. Like even Miss Porter last year, she went through a lot last year. Like if y'all remember, she lost like her family members and everything, and just looking at her like not giving up and just going for it and strive for better. Even like after that, it's like wow, it's like no one is able to do that. Like not a lot of people are able to do that, and even the good ones are able to do it. Like no one is not capable of not doing nothing in this world. So that kind of motivated me to be better and just like be a better person in life. And in conclusion, I want to say that don't leave everything last minute. Procrastination gets too young. Like it gets really hard in college. Even now, I know you have procrastinated, Cosmo. Don't. Like Miss Porter said, once time gets like near for state board, it gets critical. Even in college, as soon as tests get like near you, you're like God, because it's like from chapter 1 to 12, it's a test already. So it's like what? Like I gotta study all those chapters for one test for the first test, and they only give you like 3 tests per semester, and it's like, and from after, like, you're like, I gotta study all of this for one test. It's like, oh Lord, you're like, I'm gonna kill myself right now. But don't leave everything last minute. Try, like, at the beginning, know how to, like, know what to study. Like, if you're struggling with this, go to a teacher, go to a professor, be like, I'm struggling with this. Can you help me, please? And they will really help you. You just gotta seek out to them and become really close to your professors. If you become close to your professors, you tell them like from first hand you are striving for A's. They will help you a lot to get those A's. They won't make it harder for you. They'll make it easier for you. They'll even like for me, for my English class, I started getting closer to my professor and she even helped me out how to make things easier. Like she helped me how to write my essay, how to like for this project, I'm basically done with it. I'm basically supposed to have a draft right now, and I was done with it. I was like, I'm not gonna leave the last minute. I gotta keep on top of everything. And she helped me through it. She was like, okay, you gotta fix this, the introduction, because at the beginning, like it was just like 2 sentences, like key points of what I was gonna talk about. But she was like, no, you gotta have research about it and all this. I was like, oh God, help me! Like I don't know how to do this. And she helped me a lot. She was like, okay, and we worked on it together on her office because you gotta know like their office hours. And yeah, so that kind of helped me a lot. I feel like that's something that will help you a lot. Even if you end up going to like, who said A&M, said they wanted to go to A&M. Yeah, going to big schools, it's hard. Like teachers really don't care about you, but they do in a way. If you go and seek out for them, they will care about you. But for me, that I'll go to a private school. It's a small campus. If y'all know Westchester, yeah, it's a small campus just like that, kind of like that, but small, like yeah, of 1,000 people, I think, something around there. And teachers, they actually try like to help us, but they still treat us if we were in a bigger school. But if we go seek up for them, they will help us a lot. I feel like that is something that you have to take advantage of. And And I'm gonna end up by saying that if I'm able to get through college, and if I was able to get through Cosmo and get my license, I'm pretty sure y'all can too. If y'all really put the effort on it, if y'all really want to have it, y'all gonna get it. It's not gonna be on anyone else. It's all on you. Like, if you don't want it, you're not gonna get it, and you will not work hard for it. You're not gonna study your butt out of it. Like, you're just gonna let it be. You let it happen, and just have fun. Cause it's really sad when you just like focus on the fun, on your fun life, and on the actual stuff you really want to achieve in life. And last year, and even up to now, I've had a lot of friends that had dropped out of college. Even from college, they've dropped off, and all because they decided to go to parties and get drunk and smoke. Like that's not gonna help you. Like personally, I tried going to parties. I was like, no. I was like, no, because I want to become better. I want to be that person that won't just go to parties and think about it's the fun life in college, because college is really hard. and just thinking that college is about making friends. It is making friends and having fun, but in a great way, not in the way that you're gonna go party, get drunk, get high. No, it's basically high school, but harder, more challenging, and that's something that's like helped me a lot too. Like, if you really want to, like personally, if I really want to get my teacher certificate, so I'm staying on my ground where I came from. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do how I've been working so far, and I'm not gonna give up. And that's like helping me a lot. And there will be friends that will tell you, why did you go party? You're so lame. You're so boring. Or like, and you're like, well, that's me, you know. Like, they will like even like I have friends that tell me, okay, Friday we're gonna go party. I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. And like that Friday, I would even hang out with them because I know if I hang out with them, they're gonna pull me down. But I'm like, no, I'm gonna go in my room. I'm gonna just stay in my room and just watch movies or eat dinner in my room and just hang out with my roommate. And that's how my weekends are sometimes. Or most of the times I'm alone in my room because my roommate plays tennis. So, but yeah, college is critical. But if you're able to keep up with time and know where like it's stopping you from like becoming better and successful in college, it's like, and if you're able to take action on it, you're gonna be successful in college. Like for me, procrastination, like I cut off movies, I cut off like my free time, like most of my free time that I had, like let's say 6 hours of free time every day. Yeah, because classes for me, it was like, um, I'm studying for 15 hours, so Mondays I will have like around like 10 hours of free time for myself. But I started working too because I was like, I want to like be able to like manage everything and not have all that free time to myself because it gets boring sometimes. It really does. So I started working and I was like, okay, this is the hours I'm gonna work, and then these are the hours I'm gonna study and do my homework. And then on Fridays, like I said, I'll just reward, or Saturdays, I will reward myself for movies and just popcorn for myself. Reward myself with anything. Or even doing my nails. I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna do my nails today, like, and just watch movies on it. But yeah, I feel like that's gonna help you. And that's a picture of last year on this Porter's birthday. And yeah, this has helped me a lot to be successful in college. Because all the work, all those workbooks, all those notes taken in class, yeah. Because they will give you textbooks in college. You gotta take your own notes. Professors won't provide you with anything. They're like, you're on your own on that. You will have to find your study habits, your how you're gonna study, how you're gonna know certain things. And if you don't get that, you gotta ask questions. If you don't ask questions, you're lost. You're lost for the class. It's crazy. But yeah, that's a picture of my role model too, with my role model, Miss Porter. So yeah, I think that's pretty much what I have.